Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, YouTubers. How's all doing? I hope you enjoyed my last video. As I promised, I'm going to show you my keep case, amaray case, wherever you want to call them. We're going to take a look at some Blu-rays, some steel books in there, a couple of DVDs there. Been picking some stuff up. A lot of this stuff I'm going to watch over the Halloween season. Some of it's still sealed, some of them have opened. I'm going to crack on. I do have a Blu-ray box set of The Evil Deads with it all in there. You've seen it, it's got the slipcover on it. I do have the old DVDs, but I love that artwork on there. It's got loads of special features on this. Great edition. Evil Dead 2 special edition. Skull looks awesome in there. I'm in a different place. I'm in the front room. I'm watching the horror channel. Grabbers is on. I've turned the telly down so you don't get copywriting. Right, another one. I've got this on DVD, an old tatty DVD I bought years ago. The Ruins. A lot of this is all second hand. As I already tell you, The Ruins. I enjoy this film. I love the story, the plants, where they eat the bodies and stuff like that, and it gets under the skin. Looks great on Blu-ray as well. If you've not seen that one, it's worth getting in your collection. I'm just going to do piles because I've got loads to show you there. Right, I bought this one thinking it was the other X-Files film. I've got one with a slipcover on. It's this one actually. This is the director's cut. I want to believe. I thought it was the other one. There's two like films. Never mind, it was only cheap. Under £3, so I can't whinge at that one. Right, Lady Vengeance. I haven't opened this one yet, but I do like me tartan stuff. Pretty gory stuff the tartan stuff does. And as it says, from the director of Old Boy and The Thirst. I have both of them. So this will be a pretty sweet one. So I'm glad to pick that up. Like I say, these will be shrink wrapped, a lot of these. The ones what are not is what I've opened and I've watched. I've watched this one. I like the beginning of it with the where you see the apes like going through mankind sort of thing, and you see the humans. Like I say, I watched half of this. It looks good as well. Looks pretty sweet. Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey. Right. I've got a DVD with a slipcover on of this. I do enjoy the remakes. I like a lot of the remakes. A lot of people don't like remakes. I do. So you've got The Omen, 666. I love the slipcover on it. I love the the art on the front, but I do like the slipcover version as well. That's why I picked that one up. So you've got The Omen. Next one. I do have a DVD of this one as well. I enjoy this film. I love the story of Dorian Gray, where he's painting. He stays young and he's painting like ages, and you see the maggots dropping out the painting. Dorian Gray. I like that white Blu-ray box as well. Love that story. We've got a DVD in the house of that, and I've watched it loads of times. Here's another one. I got this for the slipcover. I've got the DVD with the slipcover, but this version, Robert Englund, Gemma Jane. I think it's cut in the UK. This, if I remember right. Look at that. Normal sale price £10. I never paid that for it. I paid £3 for it. So there's a pile. Right, I'll grab another pile of yeah. Just bear with me. Right, check this out. It's about time we got this film in the UK. I've got Piranha. The Piranha on DVD. And I've got the Piranha 2 flying, the Spawn or flying piranhas or whatever. I've had that. I've had them, God, 10 years plus, might be 15 years. When the very first come out, I picked them up years ago. And I was watching this one. I've been watching the special features on it, sorry. Because this has got special features on. The DVD doesn't, as you can see. Special features there. I picked this one up and I was watching it. It's all cleaned up. All the underwater scenes is great. There was actually, I don't know if it's my DVD, I'll have to go back to the DVD and check it out. But you see a little bit of nudity and more gore. I'm presuming, I hope this one's uncut. I'll have to have a read on it, about it and see. But there's little scenes I didn't recognise. I haven't watched it for a while, but I'll have to get my DVD out and give them a check. So that's Piranha, the original one, Joe Dante's original classic Piranha. Get it? Isn't it artwork? Stellar on the front of there, isn't it? Amazing stuff. Right, next one. Missed out on the Steelbook, but I got this one. Basket case. I've seen basket case loads of times. I opened this one. This one was new, I bought. That one was new as well. This one I've watched Basket Case 2, and I started watching Basket Case 3, but the wife come in. She doesn't like this sort of stuff, so I turned it off. I was going to keep this one to Halloween, but I had to watch I had to watch Basket Case 2. It was screaming out. Look at that artwork, stellar on there. If I see the Steelbook of that in the future, I will pick it up. I'll probably sell that on or give it away in a competition or something like that. Right, next one. Slugs. Look at that artwork on that. And if you've noticed, I am in a different place. I've done a few videos here before, as you can see. Telly's there. Back to this. Slugs, great edition. I've not watched this yet. When I get time, I'll probably keep this to the end of the month and watch it, because I've got a lot of stuff I've been watching or started to watch, and box sets which you've seen. If you've watched my last video, give it a thumbs up. Slugs, Arrow, can't go wrong with Arrow. You double slit, you can turn the artwork over, the reversible sleeves, and it's all good stuff. So there's another one. Right, I can't remember, I get mixed up with this one in the car, but this is the special collector's edition Events Horizon. Gonna have to check this one out. I can't remember. I think I might be getting mixed up with the car, but I picked that one up as well. A lot of this is from that shop where I get the box sets from. This one I watched a couple of days ago. I like a good werewolf story, and this one's Werewolf, the Beast Amongst Us. It's not bad. Some nice gore effects in there, so I picked it up. Here's another one. The Hidden. I watched this. I do like the faces. I wouldn't go daft for it, but I see that about. I've seen the DVD about, and I picked it up. It's not a bad story. Right. Here's another one. Frozen. I do have a DVD with this. I do enjoy this story. It's a great one. It's set in the snow. It's great stuff. If you've not seen it, get this one. You'll see where they're up, where they get stranded up, when he falls and breaks his ankles and stuff like that. It's good. Nice Halloween one, that one. It's a great one. I'll put them on there because I'll just slide them over as I'm bringing pals over. I bought a DVD of this a lot of years ago. I think I paid about £1.25 for it. I seen it off a stall I used to go to, and I thought, I'm going to grab that, no problem, get it in the collection. So this is the Blu-ray of the others. It's an awesome ghost story, another one for Halloween. Next one, 13 Hours. I had a little read on the back of it, and I thought it doesn't sound too bad, from the producers of Dog Soldier. So as soon as it mentioned Dog Soldier, I've got to have that one. And it's got Gemma Arden in it, who was in Hollyoaks. Right, check this one out. I opened this one up as well. I got it out the same shop as all this lot. I was going to keep this for Halloween, but again, I love a Frankenstein story. Get this one, it's awesome. The Frankenstein creature's brilliant in it. Everything about it, I like it. Great stuff, plenty of gore, good Frankenstein story. Right, one of my all-time favourite ones. Check that out. Finally got this on Blu-ray. I've watched it a few times. It's amazing. I love the music on it. I love the Harvey Keitel where he's crying in it, where you see him taking the drugs and he's drinking and gambling. Everything's brilliant. It's awesome. Get that in your collection. If you've not got it, get it. It's worth a check out. The Box. I seen this a long time ago. It's not a bad watch. Right, next one. I waited and this went down in price. This was a new one. I waited till it went down in price and picked it up. The Forest. I've watched it, but when me doing the night shifts, I've watched it. I got up. I've watched so much of it and fell asleep. But it's a great one. What I've seen of it is amazing. Right, another favourite of mine. She wore blue velvet. Get this one. I've watched it. Slipcover edition. It's a little tatty on there. You can see. You can guess where I've got it from when the it peels a little bit. But it was under £4. Couldn't resist it. One of my all-time favourite David Lynch movies. Blue Velvet. Awesome soundtrack in it. It's great. Can't go wrong with that. Dennis Hopper. Awesome as Frank in there. Right. Here's another one. Hansel and Gretel. Japanese or Chinese or something like that. I thought, I like the Hansel and Gretel story. And when I haven't watched, I started watching it. So you can see the house there. Started watching it, and Erin Dawes come in another day when I've been on nights, and this is over the month. And when she comes in, she doesn't like stuff so I turn them off. Just put the normal telly on. As I say, I watch Blu-rays when I'm in the house on my own. Watch this one. Hush. British. It's like, yeah, he's stalking them, do you know, like, you know when you see like the witness, a bloke and his girlfriend, they witness something, and like a woman getting kidnapped in the back of a van, and then the van's stalking them, and then his girlfriend gets kidnapped and he's stalking. It's good, it's worth it, so it's a good one. Under £3 as well, great stuff, so I picked that one up. Dread, I picked up. I like this one, I can watch it. I was going to get it with a slipcover, but it's still expensive, and I found this one in the shop. I thought I'll get that one, get it in the collection. Another one, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Nicolas Cage. I like me Nicolas Cage cheese, who doesn't? It's a Blu-ray, DVD, combo pack. I'm going to have to check this one out. I like a lot of Nicolas Cage stuff, as I've already said. He's driving movies, and I love it. Great stuff. I've got all of them in the series. I said this is the only one I didn't have on Blu-ray, so I picked it up. That's all complete. I love the Terminator robots, mate. Awesome stuff. So, a bit of Terminator. Here's another one. The Apparition. Once you believe, you die. Looks pretty cool on the back. It sounds pretty cool. He's in it, who plays, he's out the Harry Potter stuff. What they call him, the blonde hair, Malfoy, that's the one. He's in it, so I couldn't resist it. Sylvester Stallone. I've got a few Stallones in the collection now. Bullet to the head. I think there's a DVD of this about floating around in the house somewhere, and I found that for next to now, so pick it up. I've got the Blu-ray player upstairs now. I've only got a Blu-ray player, got one upstairs, so I can watch all of this when I come in, when I do night shifts. If I don't watch Charmed, which you've seen on my last video, I put Blu-rays on. Right, I'll grab another stack. Right, I've watched this one. Awesome slipcover edition. I've got a DVD of it. I think it's a single disc DVD, and I found this one, and I've watched it, and it looks good for its age. It's awesome. It's all cleaned up. It's region free, so I got that one. Here's one for you. Big Sex Pistols fan. Been to see him a few times. Sid and Nancy. This is the 30th anniversary edition. Sid and Nancy. Watched it. It's great stuff. Quality's not too clever on it, like, but I've watched it. The Unborn. Another one for the October month. Just been trying to find horrors and stuff like that. Pick them up. Plenty of viewing. Maggie, I've watched this one. It wasn't too bad. What I can remember of it, because another one I've tried to watch when I've done night shifts. I get up sometimes 11, 12 o'clock. When I finish 6 o'clock in the morning, I think I'll put a Blu-ray on and start watching that. Sometimes if I'm still tired, I might nod off. Not that the films are boring, just lack of sleep. Which you'll know if you do night shifts. Right, tell where I've got this from. I wanted to get this to see the fight scenes in it again. I can't remember if there's a DVD in the house of this. I know, I like that, I can watch it. It's awesome. Russell Crowe, I got it I like these Universal 100th anniversary. I love them slipcovers on it. Right, here's one for you. Lady Hawk, got the DVD. Not watched this version yet. I think it was £4 or something like that, so there's a nice pile. Right, I'll show you some more, some pound shop stuff in here. I've picked this up, I've watched this today, got it today. Looks awesome for some of what was made in 1990. It's great stuff. Get it, awesome stuff. This one I haven't watched. from the makers, from the exclusive producers of Insidious. So I picked it up. Intruders, looks pretty awesome. Another one, Dead Rising, Watchtower. I've not seen it. I've seen reviews on it. Reckon it's a good zombie film. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know a lot about it, but I'm going to check that out. Right, I'll show you some DVDs. Here's one for you. Pound Shop, Sleepy Hollow. I'm a fan of Sleepy Hollow stuff. I love it. I love the film Sleepy Hollow. I remember the cartoons and stuff from being a kid. So I picked that up. It was cheap, £1. Another favourite of mine, John Travolta's Nancy Allen, Blowout. Awesome stuff. Get it. I've got the Blu-ray that. It's mint. But I found that for 150p. So I picked it up. Right. I'll just move these. I'll show you all the DVDs and leave the steelbooks till last. Right. Another Pound Shop one. Antiviral. Nice slipcover on it. I've not watched it because I picked that one up today, so there's a few I picked up today. There's another one, Outcast. Looks like a werewolf movie. That was in the Pound Shop. It's a bit rattly inside. I'm wondering if it's just come off the hub or it's bust. But I'll open it and check it out over this month, because if it's a werewolf one, I'm up for werewolf stuff. As soon as I seen that on there from the directors of The Last Exorcism, Paranormal Activity, Ron Perlman in it for £1. It's £1. Right, here's another one. I've got the first one, Sharknado 2. So I'll pick this one up. I've got the first one. I think it's the first one I've got, yeah. I'll have to dig it out when I've got it on Blu-ray, and I found this in the Pound Shop, so I thought I'll get that. Give that a check out. Right, I'm going to rattle through some definitive editions. If you like these, you know, collect them. Sleepwalkers, Nicolas Cage again. Planet of the Apes, I picked that up. Awesome. I think that's out my other definitive one, I'm not sure. Here's one. I love a good disaster movie. I do have this on Blu-ray. Now I've got the definitive edition steelbook, still sealed. These will go good. I'll have to sort all my definitive ones out now. Right, here's another one. Duel, special edition. A film by Steven Spielberg, steelbooks. Awesome. Right, I want to show you another one. Check that out. Pulp Fiction. Awesome. DVD. They're the DVD ones. I haven't got a lot of Blu-ray steelbooks. That's awesome, the white on that. Love that. Great stuff. Right, last couple of steelbooks. I picked up this. Expendables, Bulletproof Limited Edition, Expendables 3-disc collector's set. Awesome. I've still got the backing card on it. And this was like, I think it was $3.50 or something like that, so I picked it up. I've got all these on Blu-ray anyway, but I don't have them all on steelbook, so I'll pick that one up. Right, last one. The Hunger Games, 3-disc steelbook collector's edition. I picked that up. So there you have it. There's the other video I promised you. I wasn't lying. There you go. Steelbooks, DVDs, Pound Shop stuff. A lot of Blu-rays there. I've got a lot of watching to do. Got myself a cuppa. Watching the horror channel. How he's all doing in YouTube land. As you can see, different location. As I've said, I'm in the front room. I'm not, like I say, I usually go in the back room out the way, but I've been watching this film, so I thought I'd do the video in here. I'm going to upload this up. By the time this is done, it's what? I'm still in night shift mode. It's 2:20 now, so I'm in night shift mode, still awake. I'm on days next week, so I think I'm picking up a version of Prison that's getting released, so I'm going to get that. And I've showed you a lot. I think I've showed you a lot of the stuff, what I've been getting. There you go, there's a few piles there. Right, I'm going to wrap this up because it's going to go off and I'm going to drink my brew. Don't forget, subscribe, like. If you like what you see, as I've said, subscribe, come back. DVDs, steelbooks, box sets. It's here on this channel. Catch us all later. Rock on.